Welcome back to Phantasy Star Replay. I need to catch up on these. I've been meaning to kind of stop for a week for no real reason. This is a sacred Denosian area. Very sacred. Usually many people come to visit, but recently there's been a snowstorm and visitors are few and far between. That's not good. Anyways, we were back up here. We're in this temple on Denolis. Raha's special temple. Well, they're Denolin's prayer and temple and everything they cherish, and that one flame. The eclipse torch to kind of protect them all. Welcome to the Goomber's temple. We even welcome Parmenians. There's nothing into boat. I always accidentally click that. I was in the other room, but this is basically the same area. And we'll talk to him a little bit more. One day, the flame of the eclipse torch will reduce ashes to all that's unclean. I remember reading this last time, and I don't want to read the things twice. But yes, the eclipse torch seems rather powerful. Which is part of the plot, like I was saying. A little bit later on, it comes into play because it gets stolen and you have to save it, but you use the burn through that forest that you can't get through right now. And I think we might have went down here where all the treasure is. Yeah, I remember that. I was just noticing that when I was looking at it again. The eclipse torch is a holy flame. Legend states that it emits a burning light that reduces any object unworthy of this world to ashes. I once got terribly frostbitten. The light of the eclipse torch secured me in moments. That is truly a holy flame. I'm so grateful. I'm so wonderful to be able to worship the flame of the eclipse torch again. I'm a trained monk. Every time I step into this place, I feel stronger. This is actually where we were, kind of. But there's the eclipse torch again. Welcome, welcome. We welcome anyone. Anyone. And that's the eclipse torch. Where are we on our talk? Still kind of the same. The Garabrook Tower. The Garabrook Tower. I really can't seem to get there right now because we need that, but they don't really know that right now. In fact, now it's time to, unfortunately, I think either is Raha, maybe another person. I think it's Raha. So that's this area. Just look at this weather. It's like Southern California. It's great. Obviously. I don't know if we checked out the items weapon store, but it's all that overpriced stuff that I can't really even afford right now. It's funny, they have that little temple and there's that humongous temple. The poor little temple, no one ever goes into it. The poor, poor little temple. But everything is ridiculously expensive and we have like no money, so let's not worry about that right now. And they're actually kind of leveled because I was looking at my original Sega game, and they're only like at the final battle, and they're like level 40 actually. So they're kind of leveled up already. Back to the Ice Digger. Ice Digger. I think this is for the other town, not the Misi, not the other one where everyone had been turned into zombies. Rochelle. This is the town of Misi. There's a strange illness going around, and we're in a terrible state. That's not good. This is the patient admission area. It used to be the inn, but the innkeeper has made it a public clinic out of the goodness of his heart. This place is actually a large inn renowned throughout Denolas. Because there are so many ill innkeepers letting us use it. Such a wonderful person. I'd say it's beyond the call of duty. Which reminds me of just some weird video game. We're the Espers that you all have been talking about. The Espers from Final Fantasy VI. There must be terror in everyone. We have come here from the Esper Mansion, southeast of here. Where we wouldn't get into because they wouldn't let us in there. No medicine seems to cure this strange illness. At this point, the only thing to do is inject life energy into them to prolong their lives. A little. That's why these people of Esper have come. The poor people. And I think we have everything okay, because I think we're going to Raha in about a minute, because he gets the cold, and maybe another. This is the patient area. But we know that. So, I guess it's good to advance the story. So we're kind of running around now showing you everything to the areas in Phantasy Star 4 on Denolas. One of them will trigger it. I'm the innkeeper. To tell you the truth, I didn't want our place to be used, but with all those empty rooms, the townspeople would have looked at me reproachfully. They would have really gotten mad at him. I don't think I've ever seen that word much. Looked at me reproachfully. How upsetting, darn. Yes, maybe we should just make it a hospital. Obviously, they should just make it a hospital. A pretty studious husband. There are many more who have the power like ours in the Esper Mansion, as we know. We're the Espers that you all have been talking about. We have come from the Esper Mansion, southeast of here. The poor, poor people. I feel bad for them. To give others life energy means the taking of life energy from ourselves, but so giving, so sad. Oh, I'm in pain. They're turning into zombies. They have the Resident Evil virus. If we only could help in this small way. So sad. Oh, I'm in pain. At least that's what they all say. Oh, I guess they all say the same thing. Wham! The patient needs life energy. Wham! Must be like one of those things you see on TV where they kind of touch them and they go, "You're healed! You are healed!" So warm. We're in pain, but the patients are even more pain. We've got to work harder. Oh, I'm in pain. Is this where, well, pretty soon. Where's the other shift? Obviously, there's the other shift. Where's the other shift? Shift 2. Maybe this isn't the part, but it's soon. Oh, actually, it's right now. This strange illness broke out right after the Garabrook Tower appeared. See? Just as I told you, that tower must be the cause. Raha, quit joking around. Jazz, this is no joke. He's got a tremendous fever. Quickly, we must carry him to a bed while looking cool. Poor Raha. Even Raha has fallen sick. He'll die if we leave him like this. I don't believe it. This isn't any laughing matter, Chaz. It's gonna mean that he's laughing. I'm sorry. Rika, you're aware of it too, aren't you? Rune. I've sensed it ever since we came to Denolis, but it feels particularly strong here. The smell of McDonald's. Oh, McDonald's so good. Yes. What is it? What are the two of you talking about? I want McDonald's. Chaz, listen carefully. McDonald's is really soylent green. This feeling is the black energy wave. It's you did, but really dark force. The black. It's probably coming from McDonald's, because everything there will kill you with cholesterol. The Garabrook Tower. And it's pretty close. Kind of like the music. Darn. Seems like an animation sequence. Help! 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 Terra the Esper! I always think of them as Espers from Final Fantasy 3-6 when I play this. Kira is headed for the Garabrook Tower by herself. Kira Nerys. I always think of Kira Nerys from Deep Space Nine when they say Kira. It's almost the same way too. K-I-R-A, but in this case K-Y-R-A. She's a girl of exceptional courage from our group. But this is too reckless. There's a forest of carnivorous trees surrounding the tower. Chaz. Right. We can't let her go alone. Where is this forest? It's northeast of town. Okay. Let's go. Power Rangers, power up! Actually, kind of look like the Power Rangers. Chaz is the Red Ranger, and Rika is the blue one, and Rune is kind of like white, and green, and Ren is black. Looks like I do. Raha would have been the green one. Kira is such a daredevil. That crazy Kira. She always is such a daredevil. She's always so full of passion on Deep Space Nine with the Bajorans. Maybe she's partially Bajoran. Apparently Kira from Esper has headed towards the Garabrook Tower alone. I've heard the forest surrounding the tower is full of carnivorous trees. I can't pronounce that. We can't let her go alone. We've got to go help her. I can't pronounce it. Carnivorous, man-eating trees. Carnivorous. Well, flesh-eating trees, as you saw. So that's not good. But now they want to go back to that part, so you can just learn that you can use the Eclipse torch to burn it all away. So that's what we must go to. And now we don't have Raha on our team. And maybe I should have unequipped him, but I don't know. I was just like, you can get him back, but I guess maybe you should unequip him before that scene. I don't know. I just kind of let it be. I'll probably be okay. Sometimes it's kind of smarter, because then you can take all their items, because, well, that's, I mean, I feel like I need to do a spoiler, non-spoiler version of this. And how are their stats? They need an inn stay. This is the inn, because the other inn was bombarded full of zombies, so now there's this inn. Thank you, come again. I'm fed up with this scary place. They got to run even farther farther from the evil of the kitchen. So clean. So clean. This is the town of Misi. There's a strange illness going around, and we're in a terrible state. There's a town called Rochelle west of here, but apparently it's been totally destroyed by the Umbrella Company. We've got that, I haven't played Resident Evil in a while. I guess it's Jill's like the first one, the second one is like that one guy and the other girl. So sad. It's really tragic. So, onward to Garabrook Tower. And all those carvarineous trees that I can't pronounce. As usual, I run. I don't know. I just do. And the carvarineous trees are not too far away, or else I'd probably fast forward this a bit. Actually, that's the Esper Mansion. I went the wrong way. It's hard to get around to Nola's. Everything is so big. No, don't hurt it. I just gave it a wash. No! BMW Adler! Why is it BMW Adler? And there's those trees, so let's save it again. And then cowabunga! It won't work. Even with this, we can't break through. Look, someone is being attacked. It's Kira. Oh, is that Kira? Oh no! Poor Kira. So, you remember these things. You really can't win, but, well. She has no attack magic. She only has healing and status effect, changing magic. But attack, whatever. Oh, I am Ren. I love Ren. He's awesome. The growing back. So I don't know how they're supposed to maybe do them all at the same time. Alright, you're supposed to just run. And you kind of save her somewhere in that mess. I mean, I guess it could be confusing. You kind of want to just keep them fighting and fighting. You don't know the run. Heck, they keep growing and growing from behind us. Just like Bills. There's no end to this. We've got to retreat. Just like Bills. Thank you for rescuing me. My name is Kira Tyranny. Who are you all? Forgot about that. Kira Tyranny. Maybe it is some sort of kind of like DS9. Who are you all? We've been sent by your friends. At any rate, I'm glad you're safe. I see. So that's why you came all the way here. It was pretty reckless of you to come here alone. I felt I had to do something to make it all right. Just made my blood boil to see all those people in such pain. But those carnivorous trees, they were all far tougher than what I heard. Yeah, I wonder if there's a better way to tackle them. I may know a way. Our leader should be able to tell us. Our chief of the Esper Mansion, Terra, from Final Fantasy 3-6. Lutz. Oh, mighty Lutz. You gotta love Lutz from the first one. Though I think the first was like Noah, but then Japanese really was Lutz, and it always was Lutz like that. Or no, they didn't even know when it first came out, I think. But then they kind of went back to the original translation, Lutz. Actually, probably should double check that. But yes, Lutz. The sacred, all-powerful Lutz. You actually see him throughout the series in 1 and 2. You don't see him in 3, but you see him in this one. He's an awesome character. About 2,000 years ago, it's basically describing 1. He, along with Heron, called Alis, saved Algo. And of course, there's Odin and Mayu, the flying cat. Saved Algo and has come to be known as a legendary wizard. Wait a minute. Just wait. Wait a minute. Are you saying a person from 2,000 years ago is still alive? Obviously. It's said he is still alive in the deepest depths of the Esper Mansion. But they won't let anyone except top-ranking people enter the mansion. That's why I've only seen him once, and from afar at that. During some ceremony. But you can even recognize from afar he's intelligent. Graceful, classy, just a wonderful person. He's just awesome. And no doubt that he would know of a good way to tackle this. Problem? He's been alive for 2,000 years? You don't believe? The Reverend Lutz is an unparalleled magician whose feats have given rise to many a legend. I'm sure the Master even knows the secrets to immortality. I wonder if that could be true. Logically speaking, it must be something like cryogenic hibernation. Well, I'll friend to know the answer to everything. Whatever the case may be, we just can't leave the people missing their misery. We must try and get an audience with Lutz. Yes. Hey, Chaz. Let's go and see if we can meet this man. Lutz. I'll be your guide. Let's go. Alright, let's go to the Esper Mansion. Okay. Can I expect him to say okay? Yay! So, back to the Esper Mansion. As I always do it, I oversave. That's Rochelle, or Rochelle, there's Nisei, so we're almost near the Esper Mansion. I'm randomly attacking them, I don't know why. But they're hurting me a lot. It's not good to die one of these days, because then you just die. So don't try not to die. But obviously, your health is always restored at the end of each one of these things, so... Esper Mansion. Oh, it's you, Kira. Welcome back. Since it's you, you may come back. This mansion is also cut off from the outside world due to the wall of ice. But we have the ice digger, so it's okay. Look at the gentle looking face. It's a statue of a woman has I guess it's kind of like a list. What a gentle looking face this woman has. Ooh, I'm scared. I'm afraid of the black energy wave. If Lutz is alive, why doesn't he appear, especially at a time like this? Yes, obviously he's around and he should appear. So he should appear. Kira, how about the time you say, well, yes, well, my friends are doing their best, but ultimately it's not going to solve anything. That's not good. They're trying so hard. It's kind of depressing. Upon hearing stories about Rochelle and Missy, I sent some of my friends, but I don't have any idea about the conditions there because of the wall of ice. Hey, it's Kira. Were you able to make it home? Obviously she was. She just got home. The inner sanctuary is beyond this entrance, but the royal guards are protecting it, and it won't let us in. Kira, you may not pass here without permission. Since when do I need permission? Open the door for us. That I cannot do. You pig-headed oaf. Let her enter. How dare you, I cannot. Hey. Oh, it's you. Forgive my rudeness. Please enter. Rude? Please excuse me. Excuse me, you have the ultimate awesome dude room with you, so please excuse me. Excuse me. You'll be excused this time. Let's go in. Safely. Forgive me the formalities. I'm going in. Oh yes, of course, as you wish. All is exactly according to the wishes of the Reverend Fifth One. The Reverend Fifth One. Obviously, he must be talking about Rune. This is the inner sanctuary, and further beyond, there is a room called Lutz's room. That's right. So now the time has finally come. At last, we're going to meet Lutz. Oh dear, are my clothes clean? How's my hair? Oh, what shall I do? I'm so nervous. I like Kara, she's cute. I wonder what kind of person he is. What do you think, Chaz? That's the legendary magician. The legendary magician. He's actually doing this automatically. I didn't actually have him do that. Yeah? What's going on? No one's here. Reverend Lutz, please show yourself. Lutz is not here. He left this world long ago. Saying so, Rune, saying so. It's kind of sad, actually. It's all a facade. He's really not there. He's just... What? No human could live for over 2,000 years. That can't be. I saw him with my very own eyes. Besides, we all are believers, aren't we? We believe in the legend of Esper. Final Fantasy 3-6, that Lutz lives on and is leading us, don't we? That's why we're all trying so hard. He has to exist. Kira, calm down. It's true that Lutz is no longer of this world. I can't handle this. Stop. Stop the cameras. I can't handle this. I really kind of had a hard time handling this because one's awesome and he's into a bit. But even if his physical body is no more, his spirit lives on. What? Before he died, he left his will and memory in the telepathy ball. It's kind of cute because there's even you put my U a little bit later in the game. Then you're saying that this ball is Lutz? No, he's not here now. But if the chosen person appears, then Lutz's will and memory will be transferred to that person. Chosen? So now... Wait. Rune is Lutz? That is correct. Rune Walsh is the 5th generation of Lutz. Yeah. Lutz. How could that be? Listen, Chaz. Since ancient times in Algo, there has been a cycle where commonalities occur every 1,000 years. That's because a personification of evil called Dark Force is resurrected every 1,000 years. Up until now, every time it has occurred, a courageous person would defeat the evil to maintain peace. But we definitely did defeat Dark Force at Curran. Yet there's no sign of abatement of these abnormal conditions in Algo. So what's going on? Algo was shaken 1,000 years ago by the explosion of Parma. As I've been talking about off and on for a while. But that's a very sad scene in Phantasy Star 2. The delicate balance we were able to maintain was severely upset. This might be a result of that. The black energy wave can still be felt. Are you saying the Dark Force is still alive? That I don't know. But I can say that the root of all evil is not yet destroyed. With the whole spacey background behind him. Kind of awesome. The only thing to do is to defeat it. Chop the head off the snake. I have chosen you, Chaz. Which is kind of ironic given how much throughout the game he's always kind of picking on him and kind of giving him a hard time. It's kind of cute. Me? I have chosen you as a soldier to fight the inventable decisive battle. Why? Choose me? I felt that you are a man of potential. We will soon find out if my judgment was correct, Chaz. Oh, great. Well, that's the story. Sorry I kept it a secret all this time. But that's quite a secret. We'll keep on cooperating with each other. Right? Yeah. Anyway, we got to go to the Garbrick Tower. That's where the answer lies. That's where it lies and ends. The beginning and the end, not so close to each other. Those convenient trees obstruct those who try to pass. But if you use the Eclipse Torch, you will be able to destroy it. Okay. I swear you should take a shot of a drink every time they say okay. Our destination is decided. It's off to the Goombius Temple, where we were just before, actually. So, you know where they go to get the Eclipse Torch. Or do we? The Denolian Temple is located in the mountain valley west of here. We're off. Come on, Chaz. Stop looking so dazed. So you saw my mighty inner self. How disappointing that Lutz would be so insensitive. He really is quite insensitive, but when he's kind of sensitive, he's I don't know, he's nice. No, I'm kind of thinking about the Phantasy Star Replay comic, though. That's a really awesome comic. It's on my link somewhere, Role-Playing Gamer. Except Drunken Dunk has been down for a while. Sorry about that. I've always been like this. What? She's having a hard time accepting the truth here. Maybe Lutz has always been kind of brash about things, kind of just blatant. Kind of has, I don't know, it kind of reminds me of like a Vorta or something. Of course, she reminds me of Kira from DS9. I pray for your safety, but we can't do the next scene yet. Lutz! Telepathy ball. Lutz's memory. I've inherited it now. That's what it means. He truly has. He truly has. Some was Lutz. We need the Eclipse Torch to defeat the carnivorous trees. We'll have to hurry and head for the Goomba's Temple west of the Esper Mansion. Chaz, stop walking so slow. Ah, you and your short legs. Aww. I think this is getting kind of cute. This is so upsetting, the image I had of Lutz. It's been ruined. Lutz is no longer... All her dreams Santa Claus has been revealed. It's well, actually, there's really a Santa Claus, so there's really Lutz. I don't know. Maybe I'm not saying it right. So this is probably a good part to stop, because I love Lutz. He's one of my favorite characters in one. He's pretty awesome. I'm pretty sure the first release, or when we got over here, was Noah. But you can still play as Lutz. I think there's some ROM hacks that rename him Lutz again or stuff. And this is where we will leave off on this Phantasy Star replay. So keep on watching all those things and webcomics and all the other crap I put out. Enjoy it. And I should do more of it. So I need to get more coming out. Yay!